Gonna chop it up about some things on the Sanacast. It's your girl Sana. What's up?
What's happening with y'all? DC is chilling.
Your player partner, GBiz.
Let's get into it.
All right, y'all already know what it is. We're gonna chop up some things with my guy Alex over here from Lumpia Co in the building. Are you driving? You sipping boba? What you doing?
No, I'm doing real chef stuff. I'm parked outside of my restaurant in my new cargo van because I make deliveries now. You know, I don't even know how to cook no more. It's crazy. But I'm parked. I'm parked in front, waiting for parking to be available. But like the music's bumping so loud in the kitchen that I need to have a decent conversation with you guys in the van. You know, this could be that new Lumpia van with the new rack.
Okay.
So this is an extension of the business. You know, we're gonna go inside the kitchen too, and see the team at work.
Yeah, I mean, it's about building, man, and you guys have already, achieved so much. We got blessed a while ago, pre-pandemia, with the assortment of lumpia that y'all putting together, and it's not your ordinary lumpia. For those people who don't know, we're out here in the Bay. This podcast is listened to everywhere, but when you come out here, you got to check out my folks over there at Lumpia Co in Oakland, because they're putting all kinds of stuff in them things.
Sana, that felt like it was yesterday, but I got a Facebook memory that it was 2 years ago.
Really?
Is that 2 Christmases ago?
It didn't even feel like that long ago.
We just skipped the whole year.
Right.
Crazy. Bless you.
But hey, nothing changed, man. It's all love, so we're here.
What's the biggest one? It's the cheeseburger joint. And then you got to break down some of what you put in them things. Like that was your lead off to be like, yeah, we got this, we got that. I know Uncle Earl over there got his turkey veggie jumping off too.
Yeah. We have the we've just taken Lumpia to just like a whole crazy level. I don't know if you call it a new level, but it's just a stupid level that I had a dream to put different variations in lumpias, just like people do empanadas, and just like you see sushi, 100 million different flavors, right? I thought, we could do that with lumpia, and we did, but didn't realize that you need hands to do this with each one. And it's like, the more popular you get, the more demand builds. And it's like, whoa, we're not able to keep up with the regular flavors. Like, hey, where's the pork and shrimp? And where's the chicken? So we got to scale back a little bit and say, hey, we need hands on the everyday. And then we're going to do the super, super duper specials, like what we're going to be talking about. But the super specials are just awesome, because you got you got Marshawn saying, I want a lobster in fried chicken dinner lumpia. And you got Marcus Peters coming out, I want mine to be the soul food. And E40 said, I want you to put turkey in it. And then now we're talking Cinco De Mayo. And I want this one to crush all of those,
It's some heavy hitters I'm coming behind, dude. I don't know, I'm not nervous because I know what y'all are doing with your flavors and everything else. So, but with our name on it, it's a Saturday morning show special that they're going to introduce for Cinco coming up. But, I haven't really told anybody on the air what's in it yet. So maybe they'll have to listen to this and you can break it down. I'm really excited. I will say this about the white cheddar sauce. I feel like I want to put my shoe in that and just eat it.
Ooh, yep. The white cheddar sauce.
The sauce.
we're building this together right now. I'm still dreaming it up. I'm like what you call the Walter White of Lumpia right now. I'm just I know what works, what doesn't, but let's build this recipe as we speak, because we spoke it 2 years ago, and I've thought about it and then realized that we just got to put the best chicken in there. We're gonna either rotisserie it or we're gonna slow braise it. Which way you want to go?
Either one will work, dude. I think either, depending on how much you got to do, right? Because again, we're talking about a time and process here. So rotisserie might be easier just for like pulling the meat off the bone and throwing it in a wrap and get it going as long as the sauces and whatnot are right.
Right.
But the slow go too, I mean, you can't go wrong with the slow go.
Tell you the truth, man. You growing rotisserie meat like the Peruvian style, and like the moisture that you can't replace that.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so rotisserie it is.
Ooh, see, there you go, chef. All right.
So we've already caught the rotisserie chicken and of course the queso blanco.
Yeah.
Sound like y'all getting it going for this, man. I'm excited.
But the listeners don't even know what the lumpia is yet. We're just talking about the mechanics of it. What was your inspiration, Sana?
So when you came through and we had that assortment of deliciousness that you had, which, man, I can't even remember the flavors. I know you had the cheeseburger joint. I think there was a Philly cheesesteak joint you brought us.
Yep.
The veggie, and like I know the dessert ones go crazy.
Don't forget about that. Yeah, that strawberry cheesecake.
What? Or the peach cobbler. What? So when we were talking about, you were like, we got to do one for you, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm known, I'm just going to tip my hat a little bit for the green chicken enchiladas that I used to make for the boys that I would bring to the station all the time. Lex still talks about this. Shout out to my DJ Lex Jones. He was like, yo, I'm about that green enchilada life. So, but I've been making them for years and it's been a long time. I feel like when I'm in a relationship, I want to cook a whole hell of a lot more. And when I'm bitter, I just don't want to cook. So, through my relationships through the years, God. I've made different things like my chocolate chip walnut cookies. DC, you know about that life too. Mm-hmm. So, and you do too, I think. I know. But yeah, so that's really what it was. So when you were like, yo, we got to make one for you, DC was like, got to do the green chicken enchilada, bro.
That's a fact.
And, in my mind, I was thinking, okay, maybe like a smoked turkey, but you already got turkey. I was thinking about stuff that I liked. I wasn't really thinking about the stuff that I'm kind of good at cooking. So that's where DC jumped in, and that's where that happened.
But it's like that was 2 years ago. You said green chili enchilada. I was right on the money. And like after those 2 years, I had went through a few taco inspiration lumpias and like
I've had
all these different smothers on top, and it just elevated my game. And now it's just, when they say timing is only right, now I know what to do with it. When you first did, I was like, oh, but now that like the idea is built, like, what chilies do you want me to pull for that green chili? You want to go Anaheims? You want to go jalapenos? You want to go serranos?
Don't make it too hot because people ain't ready all the time. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go hot anywhere, I would do it with the dipping options, like maybe have a hot green, salsa type, whatever you want. I don't know. I'm thinking poblano, like something like that will add flavor but not really heat necessarily. Okay. And then, have people adjust as they go. But you gotta have some kind of cheese in that jump off too. Like what kind of cheese you think?
We gotta do that melted white, right? You got like on top, you want that nice smother on top. You can do a dipping, but we want these things coming out nice and pretty. And that green chili does look extra sexy on top,
And the queso blanco with the green chili on top, that's about to be crazy.
Fresh. It has to come out with that fresh look, and it's gonna be sitting on greens as well. So then when the sauce like smothers all over, you got yourself a little like leftover salad, and when you get grown up a little bit, you like start to respect like really good salads and stuff.
You got to put some respect on the salad because it cuts everything else. You get a little bit of fresh, a little bit of herbal, and then you can just dip back into that fried and that rotisserie.
Right. After you get done with the fat fry, go ahead.
That little lime, right? That little lime.
Little acidity on the top. Yeah, buddy.
Absolutely.
Somebody sounds like he owns a restaurant.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, something like that.
We are. Hey man,
Alex, Alex, it's the perfect time, the perfect drop for this to hit, man. Because of course, Cinco de Mayo is going on right when folks are kind of getting back outside. So as things are kind of opening up, it's a great time to really kind of rock them. Man, so I mean, it sounds like you coming with the heavy hitter on this one. You know,
I'm excited.
I'm projecting this to be number one stunner right here, like Trevor Lawrence. You know,
at least for the holiday coming up, you know, people gonna be in that mood. We've been talking about bringing a flask of tequila so we can hit off that limeade you got in there, you know, really turn the party up a notch.
I know somebody that owns his own tequila.
Yeah.
Hey, 40.
Earl, we need a case of that over there.
We do have a guy for that.
He probably has 10 more coming too. You know?
Oh yeah. I heard there's some movements happening with the beverages with the Unk.
Yeah.
Gosh, man. Yeah, we're gonna pair it with the what type of tequila you like?
Blanco.
You want to go anejo? You want to go blanco?
Yeah.
Their choice. We'll just leave it to their choice.
Let me tell you something though, Alex. I done spent a couple different Cinco de Mayos with the Sana G real quick, so you know. So just watch out.
He see me take it in and then release it a good 30-40 minutes later. In front of my house. That was the worst Cinco de Mayo ever. Do you see?
That was the best Cinco de Mayo.
It was great.
What?
Ugh. Man.
Oh, man.
That's what the Patron days were at an all-time high. Yee.
Yeah, sounds like it'll give you the thin space, boy.
Oh, man.
So for the folks that don't really like, you know, if they're going to be visiting the Bay, you know, people are ready to jump on a plane and go anywhere at this point. In our Bay Area, you know, as crazy as it can get and as expensive it is to be here, like we got some culinary situations out here and just some beautiful views and everything else. So, you know, you teamed up with Earl. You guys got this Lumpia company going, and you guys have just, you know, like you said, you got a brand new delivery van. I didn't even know about that before. So, you know, people have gotten word and they've sampled all the great food and it's just growing.
Yo, I didn't ever think it'd get to this level, and we're still starting, you know, and now working on, you know, I learned this. I used to be and you know, attend these record pool things, and now I understand what distribution means, you know. So I'm gonna have my own Lumpia distribution soon, you know. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, like I'm excited about this because like we've done, you know, a lot of you know, community fundraising stuff, and I think we're gonna do a little something here and be pretty transparent with the pricing and stuff. And you know, I think, you know, out of each sale, like every time that I do this, I raise at least 1,000 or 2,000 to you know, a charity. And
right.
My goal is to stump those. You know, with every sale that we're gonna do, we're gonna put away like $5 to each sale that goes out. We're gonna send it to whom, Sana?
We're doing the Native American Health Center, man, because through this whole pandemic, like, you know, those people have stepped up, whether it was testing or distributing vaccine and making themselves available before a lot of people for just walk-ups for different situations. And their volunteers have been out there just serving the community off of international like crazy through this whole thing. So I think it's only right, you know, we're celebrating how we're celebrating that they deserve a little something to keep their people going and their services.
And yeah, I'm going to release it on Cinco, and I'm going to make enough to supply the week. So we're going to just keep it going. We're going to launch it on Cinco, but it's like, I want to raise like 2 G's or something, you know, like just selling lumpias. And you know, in food business, the margins ain't friendly, but doing a promo with people, you know, like you guys bring us more traffic, and it's just like the customers buy more than just this item. So we're, at the end of the day, we're also winning too, you know. Yeah. But to raise $5 for 200 to 300 sales, it's easy math in that how much we can raise, you know. So this always works, and I know it's gonna be a home run.
Yeah, the serving size is no punk too. Like, you know, sometimes you can run around and be like, you know, people be like, dang, this is all I get. But nah, it's serious. And then I do suggest that everybody, whatever dessert they got going on, you got to get some of that too. I don't care if you don't get the Sana G Morning Show special, but whatever you do get savory, get that sweet with it, because that's how you got to finish it off.
I'm about to tell y'all how you really go ahead and order at the Lumpia Company. All right, you ready? Okay, cool.
Okay,
So
run it down.
you got to come through. You got to get, you know what I'm saying, the Sonic special for the Cinco de
Right.
Mayo. You know, you can go ahead and take that down. That's filling enough, right? And then after that, you got to make sure to get yourself the Filipino Mac Getty, so you can go ahead and have yourself another serving for something over later on, or maybe you could have that for the lunch the next day, right? You got to get you got the mochi bites.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get the mochi.
Yep.
You got the mochi bites for a little dessert situation, right? But then also, we doing raspberry calamansi lemonade.
Yeah.
Bang! Right there, you got your whole next. You got your one meal, your next meal with some good, delicious desserts and some sweet drinks at the same time. Bang! There's a whole order right there.
It's summertime.
That
Feels like it already.
Hey, listen, I'm a Lumpia Company connoisseur. I done been through that thing many of a time, so you know what I mean. I know how to order in that joint.
Man, that's my brother right there.
You know what? A lot of people are trying to figure out like how to come out on the other end of this pandemic. And you know, if you're like me, you've sat down and you've thought, okay, what's the next come up? What am I gonna do? Like, well, how am I gonna level myself up? And then, you know, like I said, you teamed with E40 and your boy Max. Shout out to Max, man. He's breaking my heart today. He's going through something serious today. I gotta check on him later. You know, pet lovers out there, my guy, send your present for my guy. But for those people that do have like business ideas or like even culinary stuff that they want to start, like, what have you learned as far as good and bad choices to make as you've developed Lumpia Company?
Man, good is like bad is like hiring your homies.
Keeping 100, seriously.
Hey, for real.
I'm just saying, man, you know, like when you first start, you ain't got the capital. And I guess it's good in the beginning because you get to learn how to build your business and what to do and what not to do.
Right.
And you get to know who's hungry to work and build, you know? So that's what I did learn, you know, like just hire the best workers, you know, and
get a good team.
Yeah, get a good team around you, man. People, you know, and if you're like my age, you gotta hire the best candidates, man. Not just like, you know, you gotta look out for your business. What else did I learn that's good is that, you know, man, the best comes out of the people you least expect, you know. Give everybody a good chance to build themselves in like promote within, because like my best workers are the people that just love our business and love what we're doing. And it's just like, you know, you got to pivot at all times. You know, you got to be versatile with your business. In pandemic, we were always a takeout window. And when the pandemic hit, our business just grew by 200% because our original business plan was just to make it nice, easy, and convenient. And that paid off for us. And now I know how to build my shops everywhere once we franchise out to other cities. So that's what I learned, man. Stick to your plan and just make little changes and just stay the course, you know?
Okay. That's right. Are we going to walk through the kitchen with you or no? We're not doing that today?
Yeah. You're going to get the authentic feel of like, this is the only place, I'm telling you right now, this is the only place that people are rolling lumpias to order, you know, in the back. I mean,
right.
You know, usually Filipino lumpias are just made in factories and you buy them at the store and they're
frozen. Yeah.
Frozen. They don't put the same love into it. So we're in the front. People are ordering from the window here. We got the music playing. We got people waiting for their food. You got here.
Aww.
Got the sanitizer. And I'm gonna go inside here.
We getting the full tour right now.
Look at the squad here. So we are
active.
Say hi to the crew.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey.
I appreciate you.
You know what that is? That's a chayote right there. We're shredding it up.
Okay.
We got the wings going right here. We got the barbecue skewers.
That looks so
Right
good,
there.
dude.
This is Vince.
yeah.
Vince, what you doing, man?
What I'm doing right now is I'm roasting barbecue chicken skewers.
That's right. The glaze.
That
All right,
looks
so the
good.
orders go here. Here the fryers come out.
Okay.
And we got, look at all this selection of lumpias here. Boom. Boom. Peach mango. And then it get cut up here and we pass it up to Mila. And then it comes out through our window here.
The whole operation.
Right
Hi.
to the
Yeah.
people.
Hey.
For your food, mama.
So this is what they just rolled a gang load of lumpias. Now they're doing prep to make the chicken tinola. And that's like a mixture of chayotes, which they got to shred, and they got peel, then they got to shred,
Yeah.
and then they got to mix with the spinach. We got all these hands on just making
Labor of
lumpias.
love, man.
Right.
Labor of love.
It ain't easy. But
Y'all
I
right.
mean, that's what it takes to make the best lumpia, man. And my aunties and my mom, they can't hate on it because they never put
Yeah.
as much work as we do
Right.
into it.
Oh, they're gonna say something. They're gonna be like, "What are you putting in there? That's not."
Oh, they got
That's what-
everybody got to say something, but at the end of the day, they selling though, right, Alex?
I'm
Right.
telling you, man, like when I first started, man, the only gig I could get is like, it's like when you're a boxer and you first start and you're like, oh, I got to fight somebody. I'm going to give you a smoker fight. So what that was like a Filipino baptism. So I had to be the dude that was like making a lumpia company of flavors they've never seen before. And what I did was I had my electric fryer from Target, bought that for $50,
RJ.
got some oil, got a little table, and I
Mhm.
asked them, pay me like the taco guy, because it takes work. I rolled everything fresh right in front of them. What did I have in front of me? Like 20 aunties or 20 tias, you know what I mean?
Teeth
they
and
were
them pulled
judging,
up
they're
for you.
watching, quiet, watching me like, what's he doing there? What's he trying to do to our favorite appetizer?
Our culture.
And they're like, bacon cheeseburger? What is that? You know what I mean? And then I'd roll it heck fast, nice and pretty, deep fry it, cut it. And then all of the homies were the ones hating. They're like, I don't know. This is just a gimmick. But then when the auntie tried it, they just eat it. Oh my God. This is so innovative. That means innovative. And then they didn't hate. They're all, I don't want to make lumpias no more. I'm gonna let you guys do it. The hard labor in the fingers to for us to make them so swiftly and nice. They're like, this is gourmet. This is something we haven't seen before. And those are the real ones. They're like, all right, because we left it to them to make them, but to see the younger youth make it, it made them proud. And to take it to the next level. Why are we gonna make something we can't ever make as good as our mamas or daddies? You know what I mean? Change the game up and put some of those Filipino flavors in different forms. That's what we're doing.
That's
Don't
what's
be
up,
afraid
man.
to be creative, man. As long as it
Right.
tastes good, people gonna want it. Just like you're doing great right now. So I'm excited for this Sana G Morning Show special, man. So I want to try to roll one when I get back there. I'll put my gloves on, get these claws covered up.
You
I'm
got
gonna roll
this.
one up. I don't know what's gonna look like.
The crispy chicken enchilada lumpia, with green chili sauce. Right. I'm gonna go little light on the spice, just a little hint on the end, but we'll make it for everybody, right?
That's it. I'm
Sound
ready.
like that's what you need to be for Cinco de Mayo, man.
Yeah.
Lumpia Co. It's teeth
That's
approved, and if it's teeth
Right.
approved, you know it's the truth. You feel
Right.
me?
And it's gonna be running menu at the new Sobre Mesa.
Hey.
I already
Get
put
it
it
where
on
you
the
fit
menu.
in, Alex.
Yeah.
Get it where you fit in.
Let's go.
All right, for sure. Tell Uncle Earl E40 to send over that case of tequila. We'll be there. We'll be there with belts on, ready to do the thing.
I'm gonna be selling these over here at our window, and I'm also gonna have them available Cinco de Mayo just down the street from you guys at our place called Mercado SF, and there
Okay.
they could get it with some tequila. some of that E Quarenta. Yeah.
There it is. All right.
All right.
Excited to see you, man. I appreciate you, Alex, and shout out to Max too for everything y'all doing over there at Lumpia Co. And we can't wait to see y'all.
Let's do this every year, man. I love you guys.
I'm down.
My brother.
Wait, don't get what? I got ideas. We're gonna do it every year. I'm gonna change it up.
Telling you, man. I know you do. Let's go. Let's raise this money, though. For real.
That too. That absolutely. That's a part of it for the community. So I
That's what
appreciate
it's all
you.
about.
We're gonna see you soon. And thank you for tapping in with us today.
Love you, family.
All right.
Peace,
For everybody,
Oh.
everybody listening, remember we're on the radio Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. So make sure you rock with your people aside from this podcast, Sanacast. Appreciate y'all.
That's going to wrap it up for the Sanacast today. Make sure you subscribe over there and listen to us every morning, 6 to 10 a.m. on KMEL in the Bay Area. You can get it on that free iHeartRadio app.